A Florida street racing suspect blares the cops' theme song during a traffic stop. A Florida man finds a dead body inside a trash can he says that he was holding onto for a friend. A Florida man was arrested for reportedly leaving feces and obscene notes inside mailboxes. And a Florida boy makes videos of wild snakes biting him for educational purposes. These are the weird stories for Friday. They're all from Florida, as usual, because it's Friday. Florida Friday on Weird AF News. Every Friday we do the degenerate stories from the state of Florida. There's so many of them. It's hard to pick four, but I did. Let's go.
Those bizarre stories you hear about all the time that seem to only happen here in Florida.
I know, right?
Can't make this stuff up. It is just one of the many wacky news stories out of Florida.
Why does the Sunshine State consistently produce such strange news?
But what accounts for all this bizarre news? Is it the weather? Is it the people?
Florida is full of the crazy stories.
Bad boys, bad Florida men, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. A Florida street racing suspect blares the cops' theme song during a traffic stop, according to the deputies. Who's this fool? A man was accused of trying to street race in the Naples area. You think a lot of people arrive at Naples, Florida, and they think in their brain it's going to be like Naples, Italy, and then they're just completely confused when there's no Italians and it's all meth? I wonder these things. Anyways, they were trying to street race in the Naples area because there's nothing else to do. They blared the cops' television show theme song from the speakers after the guy was pulled over, according to the sheriff's office. Deputies say they had just finished up a call around 11:15 on US 41 North when they saw a red Ford Mustang and a silver Infiniti slow roll past them. What's the slow roll mean? Is that just like kind of cruise? Like diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging the scene with a gangster lean. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know what I mean. You get my vibe, right? Slow rolling past. Just trying to picture it in my head. And then here's what happened, according to the authorities. The passenger of the Mustang leaned out the window and yelled, 20 roll on 3, which the deputies said means start racing at 20 miles per hour. The passenger, Arlington Joel Aguiar Hernandez, that's way too many names for one person. The passenger counted to 3 out loud. Deputies said they got into their patrol vehicles and saw as the Mustang and Infiniti stopped at a red light, then slammed on the gas, causing the Mustang's tires to spin. I'm giving you guys sound effects. As soon as the light turned green, the drivers were going 80 miles per hour to 95 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. But as Sammy Hagar once said, who I think is from Florida, I can't drive 55. Is he from Florida? I have no idea. It would totally make sense if he was. Because he's all about tequila. Records show both vehicles were pulled over nearby. Well, this sounds like this race didn't get off to a very good start. The 19-year-old Infiniti driver, Oscar Manuel Lara Iturralde. What is this with the 4 names everywhere? Why does everybody have 4 names in the story? Let me skip past and find out what the sheriff's name is. Oh, Sheriff John Marie Walker Jones. He's got 4 names, too. And what about the judge? Oh, the presiding judge is Derek Lee Aguiar Moore. Well, boy, everybody's got 4 names in this story. I actually made up the second 2. It says here when Oscar Manuel Lara Iturralde was told the reason for the traffic stop, he exclaimed, "What?" That's all it says. Just what in quotes. He exclaimed, "What? Huh? Hey, son, you know you were racing? Huh? Wasn't racing." As the deputy was walking back to the patrol vehicle to check on his license, this guy Lara Iturralde started blasting "Bad Boys," which is the theme song to the TV show Cops, if you guys have been living in a cave all your life. The Lara Iturralde and the driver of the Mustang, Jose Luis Ramirez Sanchez, are each facing... He's got 4 names too? Everybody's got 4 names, man. 4 names. This is the 4-name race. What do they got? Hey, anybody want to race me tonight? You got to have 4 names if you want to race. Everybody in the car has 4 names. We're the 4 names racing crew. Everybody's facing a charge of racing on a public highway. Aguiar Hernandez is accused of knowingly riding as a passenger and coordinating a race between the vehicles. Ooh, he coordinated the race between the vehicles. What does that entail? It's just going on Instagram, just putting a picture of the road. Anybody want to meet and race? Got to have 4 names, bro. 4 names. We're only racing people with 4 names. What, you got 3 names? Get out of here. You're not racing me. You need to have 4 names. I would like to know if there are any cops out there that listen to the show. How often are you forced to listen to that Cops theme song? I mean, do people play that for you all the time, I'd imagine? It's got to be terrible to hear that song at this point. I don't know. I'm curious. Call the show, 646-450-2012. I highly doubt police listen to my show, but yeah, hey, you never know. You never know. A Florida man finds a dead body in a trash can that he says he was holding for a friend. An unnamed Windmill Mobile Park resident. Oh, it's the mobile park in Florida. You know, nothing good's happening there. What do you got, dead bodies in trash cans? Pfft, that's normal. In the Florida Mobile Park. This is in Manatee County. This unnamed man said he's been holding a garbage can on his property for months. And then he started to notice a very foul smell. Oh, no. A foul smell in Florida, though, could be anything. Could be a dead body in a can. It also could be the toll booth operator, the crossing guard, the pizza delivery boy. Everybody. It could be everybody. Everybody stinks in Florida, I'd imagine. Is there even deodorant in Florida? Probably not. You guys just let an alligator lick your armpits and then go about your day, don't you? You're just a bunch of maniacs down there. You swamp-living weirdos. Investigators from the... Jonesy, what's with the animosity? No animosity. It's all love. All love. Investigators from the Manatee County Sheriff's Office said they're doing an autopsy to identify who this person is and the cause of death. The guy that was discovered inside a trash can. What a terrible way to go. It's just folded into a garbage can. Man, how humiliating. Trying to get some details on this, what went down. The man opens the trash can, apparently, which had been in his possession for over 2 months. After he noticed the smell, he discovered a badly decomposing body inside that had been wrapped up. It doesn't say what it was wrapped up in. I'm guessing it's not newspapers because people in Florida don't read. The man believed that the trash can held personal items, quote. Personal items, yeah, like his decomposing body. Doesn't get any more personal than that. Personal items. The Manatee County Sheriff's Office said that the unidentified man was keeping the 55-gallon container for a friend who promised he'd come back for it. Well, then go get that guy that left it there. Like, shouldn't you arrest that dude that left a 55-gallon container with a dead person in it? It doesn't seem like a mystery to me. There's a quote here from the guy who was holding on to the trash can for a buddy. I thought it was a container of personal items. You know, the owner of the can said, I'll be back for it later on. He didn't come back. Yeah, of course, because that's what happens when someone leaves a dead body with you. They don't come back, sir. That's how it works. Have you not watched any of these crime shows? Have you not listened to the true crime podcasts that are so popular right now? This is how it's done. Hey, hold that for me. And don't open it, no matter how bad it smells. Okay, sounds good. All right, when you coming back? Coming back, good one. You like podcasts? You're listening to my podcast. Maybe you thought to yourself, I'd like to make a podcast. Too difficult. No, not with Anchor. Anchor has free creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor distributes your podcast to Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, and more. They have advertising integration, so you can even make a little money off your podcast. Everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your creation. Good luck with your life, man. A Florida man has been arrested for leaving feces and obscene notes inside mailboxes. We're just combing and scraping the bottom of degeneracy today, huh? For the Florida stories. This is great. An Atlantic Beach man has been arrested after complaints were made about someone placing feces inside mailboxes and also leaving obscene letters and obscene drawings. The Atlantic Beach Police Department arrested Andrew Steltzman. Charges of stalking and criminal mischief. What are you leaving feces in mailboxes? That's called criminal mischief? I don't think so, police department. It's way worse than mischief. Mischief is like, throwing a water balloon at you or smashing a pumpkin on your porch. Toilet papering your house, maybe. That's mischief. Feces in your mailbox? That's not mischief, man. At best, it's a prank and it's funny. At worst, it'll spread diseases. Yeah, last I checked, you can get hepatitis from feces. You got hepatitis in your mailbox. Special delivery, hepatitis. Police say that one resident called the police after she walked out to her mailbox one day to find the inside was smeared with the feces. Smeeces. Smeared feces. I made up a word. Oh my goodness. Police, police. Yes, 911. I've discovered smeeces in my mailbox. This is the second incident that the woman believes Stelzman was involved in. Wait a minute. This happened twice to her? What happened the first time? She just cleaned it off and just accepted it? She says the first time she believes he left her an obscene letter. Oh, she says first it was an obscene letter, then the feces. Is this an ongoing spat that you have with a neighbor? Is that what's going on? Says here the woman was actually able to get video of Stelzman in the act, which police say helped lead to his arrest. She got a video of him wiping poop in her mailbox? Oh, that's a horror movie right there. They say Stelzman is also the subject of 3 other criminal mischief investigations. Oh, what is it? What did he do? Did he play bad boys to the police? Huh? What happened? Did he tell the children that Santa's not real? What other mischief? He was booked into the county jail where he's due to have his first appearance on Friday. That's it. That's all it says in the article. This is not helpful. I need more information. I want to know what dirty drawings he left in there and obscene letters. Like, what is it? Oh, I'm very displeased with you, neighbor. Please enjoy my feces for the rest of the afternoon. I'll be back tomorrow with a dirty drawing of a naked person. Oh, yes, it'll be very offensive. You'll find it very offensive. Please give in to my demands or I'll continue the mischief on your life. Yes, that's right. Tomorrow I'll walk by in an outfit that doesn't match. How about that? Yes. You won't know what hit you when you see my outfit that doesn't match. I'll have very loud shoes on. Oh, yes. I'll tap dance in your driveway. I'll fart in your general direction. What is wrong with people in Florida? Smearing feces as an adult doing this? Out of your mind, Andrew Stelzman. Out of your mind with your mischief. Do time. Out of your mind. You do time. Yay!
It's Florida Friday, only on Weird AF News.
A crazy Florida man makes videos of wild snakes and other wildlife biting him for educational purposes. David Orrin Humflett, a 21-year-old from Gainesville, Florida, with only 3 names, therefore not eligible for the street racing in Naples. He's been gathering quite the following on social media, this David Humflett, after he released a series of videos of himself picking up wild snakes and letting them bite him. Yeah, I watched one of these videos. He jumps into a swamp and grabs a snake that's probably 9 feet long. He's screaming, "It's a python, it's a python." Then he lets it bite him in the leg and the arm. And it's just out of control. You got to watch this. Just Google this kid. It's unbelievable, these videos. Another one, close up. He's got a tiny snake. He lets it bite it bites him on the face and draws blood. And then he talks about how the bite feels. He's like, I'm going to rate the bite from 1 to 10 on pain. This one's a 1 as it bites his lip and draws blood. This guy is out of his mind. He says it's for educational purposes, though. There are over 1,200 videos and images on his Instagram account showing his bravery as he encounters snakes, lizards, spiders, and whatever other animals that he finds in the wild. It's amazing to watch him fearlessly pick up the creatures all of us have been told to fear. One of the things he likes to do is rank the bites, it says here. He receives from 1 to 10 to inform his followers what the experience is like. One of the most intense bites that he has ever received was a large green iguana that bit him and started thrashing around. He said that one ranked an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, there's one bite by a lizard that I saw, and he goes, "Oh, yeah, gonna need stitches," after that. Very calm as well. He seems to enjoy this. David has done everything from letting a horseshoe crab and black widow spider crawl across his face to jumping into ponds late at night and capturing a massive Burmese python. Oh, yeah, that's the video I saw. He jumps into the pond, and it's a massive python, and he's screaming, "It's a python!" as the thing bites his leg and his arm and his chest. He also started a YouTube channel this year, apparently, where he's posting his entertaining videos. I love how they refer to it as entertaining educational videos. The article has a few. I watched one, and out of control what this kid is doing. Really crazy. He claims it's for educational purposes, but what he's educating us, I mean, I really don't get it. Letting us know how painful the bite is from 1 to 10 isn't really helpful information at the end of the day if I never plan on jumping into a swamp and grabbing a python by the tail. Okay? So thanks, David, but no thanks. This is information and education that I don't really need. And I hope to goodness that you don't die on camera. I really, part of me kind of wants that to happen. No, I don't want him to die. I don't. I take that back. I don't want him to die. I just, if you're going to be this stupid, though, you deserve to at least get poisoned once or twice, I would say. Is that not fair? Can you guys agree? Do you think he should be poisoned a couple times? I mean, karma is a thing, man, right? The other thing that I hope doesn't happen is that this guy's videos don't inspire snake bite challenges, where everybody's doing these strange challenges. It just takes one popular video for people to jump on board with the nonsense. We've seen it so many times. And I'm just afraid that young kids are going to think that they can do exactly what he's doing, which is just grabbing poisonous snakes by the face and then holding them and playing with them. And it just, I just pray that doesn't happen. Okay, that got really serious at the end, but, at the end of the day, I give a shit. What's up, weirdos? I want to let you know that I'm collaborating with a cool company called memillennial.com. They make really high-quality t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies in various categories like memes, gaming, funny, and they have a new category called Floridaman. Yeah, that's right. So you can get right now a Floridaman t-shirt, sweatshirt, or hoodie, which is a really cool gift around the holidays. Can't we all agree? And right now you'll get 10% off t-shirts, sweatshirts, 15% off hoodies, free U.S. shipping on everything. And if you buy Floridaman merchandise from memillennial.com, 10% of the proceeds will go to Florida-based nonprofits. That means you'll be helping save children that are unfortunately born in Florida or get some Floridians off meth. So your money's going to a good cause in a way, which is great. And memillennial.com gave me a few Floridaman t-shirts to give away to my listeners as a contest, and I couldn't think of much to come up with, so this is what I came up with. If you'd like one of these Floridaman t-shirts, leave a review of Weird AF News on Apple Podcasts, Amazon, or whatever podcast player that you use. Take a screenshot and send it to me. I'm at funnyjones@gmail.com. And then I'm going to randomly choose 2 or 3 people to get free Floridaman t-shirts, and memillennial.com will send those to my listeners that I choose. And so do that. Send a screenshot of your review. That'll enter you into the contest. Or just order the Floridaman stuff, man. Order the Floridaman merch. It's a good time to get on that because it's the holiday season. Go to memillennial.com to order that. There's discounts, as I mentioned earlier. I'll also post a link to memillennial.com in the description of the podcast today, and I'll share it on all my social media as well. So get on that, guys. Floridaman merch. Amazing. Yay! Left my poop in your mailbox. Left my poop in your mailbox because I love you. Love you. I left my poop for you. I left it in your mailbox. It's my poop, and I left it right there for you. People, I don't know what to say. I mean, Friday comes, and I just, the behavior of the people in the world. Man, it's starting to get to me, man. It's starting to get to me, man. I need stronger drugs, man. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I don't know what day it is that you're listening to this. Could be Friday, could be Saturday, could be Sunday. Might be Monday morning, in which case, I hope you had a nice weekend. I want to thank everybody who sent me Florida Friday articles. I appreciate you. I want to give a shout out to all my Florida listeners. I know it's got to be hard out there. Living out there, down there in that swamp. It's got to be tough business. The least of your worries is COVID. The least. You got to worry about pooping out your back door in your mailbox. What's that song? Do, looking out my back door. That sounds like a Florida song. I don't know what that means. I think it's about a guy pooping out the back door because there's no bathroom. There's no working bathroom in the facilities. What are you talking about, Jonesy? Are you stupid? Yes, I'm stupid. All I want to give a shout out to Michael from Iowa City. Why not? One more time. Let's do it. Michael's going to match the Patreon for the Patreon challenge. $5 for everybody who joins the Patreon. Michael will give for the holiday season. That's lovely. So everyone who joins the Patreon, Michael will match $5. That's a $5 right there. That's a cup of coffee each whack. All right. So how many cups of coffee can you guys get me? Let's do it. Join the Patreon. How do we join the Patreon and add to this bonus, this holiday bonus, sponsored by the mayor of, of Iowa City? You can go to patreon.com/weirdafnews. That's what you can do. Or go to weirdafnews.com and you can join there because there's a link. Yeah, I put links and shit. That's what you get a website for, so you can put a bunch of links up. If you guys haven't checked out the website, check it out. It's pretty cool. weirdafnews.com, baby. Yeah, cost me some money to do that thing. So take advantage. Take advantage of the Patreon, too. It's not just giving and feeling good about giving. There's cool shit on there, man. Really. Give it a chance. Check it out. You might enjoy some of the extra material and what do they call it? Media? Yeah, I guess it's extra media. Extra weird AF media? Yeah. I like to say that. It makes me sound professional. Lastly, email me if you'd like anything. Just to say what's up. funnyjones@gmail.com. Please, don't be shy. Say hi. Call the show. Hit me up on the Instagram, on the gram. It's Funny Jones on Instagram. I love to hear from my listeners on there. Give me a follow. I'll follow you back. Let me do it. Let me follow you back. We'll follow each other. I'll follow you if you follow me. Okay? I'll show you mine if you...
Hey, Jonesy. Hey, weirdos. It's Michael calling from Iowa City. I just wanted to clarify something about the Patreon holiday challenge that Jonesy said yesterday. May have been a little unclear, so I just want to try to straighten things out. For anyone considering joining the Patreon, this is a great time to do it. It's the holiday season, and so the more members Jonesy can get for his Patreon, the more the better. And as far as the parameters for this, anyone who joins the Patreon at any membership level, I am now doing a matching donation of $5 for anyone who joins the Patreon at any membership level. So even if you join the Patreon at a monthly membership level of $2, I am still doing a $5 donation to Jonesy's Patreon for that. So anyone who joins the Patreon at the $2 level, the $5 level, or even any level above that, I am doing a $5 donation to Jonesy for every new Patreon membership. So please consider joining now. Even if you join at the $2 monthly membership level, I am still doing a $5 donation to Jonesy. So this would be a great time to show your gratitude for what Jonesy does on a daily basis, but for us by creating a new daily Weird AF podcast for all of us listeners. Please join the Patreon now. Show your gratitude for Jonesy's hard work. And I just wanted to try to clarify that if that was uncertain to anyone in any way whatsoever. Anyone who joins the Patreon now at any level, I'll make a $5 donation to Jonesy for every membership now through the end of this weekend. So please, if you're thinking about it, do it now. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy. Happy holidays.
Good morning, Jonesy. I just got a laugh here. Yeah, wiffle ball. Don't you remember playing kickball? I mean, I used to love playing kickball. Why was that never a sport? I mean, I thought it was really cool. Anyways, hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, the Olympics, too, like what we need to do is like we need to get like air hockey and pinball, and maybe we can have a Pac-Man Olympics. I mean, don't you remember hanging out by the arcade and watching people play Pac-Man that were really awesome. I was never good at Pac-Man. Donkey Kong and pinball. Pinball, yeah, and air hockey. That's what we need to make it. I mean, we should reach out to this stuff. Like, we should have air hockey and pinball as Olympic sports. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool. Or maybe we can get the PlayStation. We can play, like, Mario Brothers. Yeah, breakdancing and bike and whatever, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Or badminton. Yeah, or croquet. Croquet! Yeah, that should be an Olympic sport. So many good sports. And yes, love is like oxygen. There you go, my sweet. All right, hopefully you're doing well, my friend. And we'll be talking to you later. Have a good one. You rock and roller. Jim from Cleveland.